Tim, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Are you there? Really? And
Yes.
for true? Yeah, no, I can hear you. You're in the room next door to me, right? Hey,
Yes.
everybody. This is the SMUG Cast. Hold on for a second.
There we
There we
are.
are. There we
Yes.
are. Hey,
Better.
everybody. Hi,
Good
everybody. We're
evening,
back.
everyone. We're back after a 1 week hiatus due to not feeling good.
To, ow. To me.
So,
It was kind of a holiday thing. And as y'all know, I've been working a lot of overtime lately. And I couldn't handle it. So you can blame it on me if you want to. I mean, go ahead.
but we hope everyone had a great holiday.
Yes.
We hope everyone had fun. It was full of family, friends, good times, presents,
Good times.
alcohol, dessert.
Because you need that when you're with family. You need alcohol. I mean, that's just my family.
Well, yeah. Anyhow, so anyway, the holidays were pretty decent around here. It was just the two of
Yeah.
us and the cats because
Everybody say hi to Spike.
there's Spike. He's hanging out with us tonight, or ignoring us, one or the other.
His dish is running. His automatic heater is sounding. The master is calling.
Yes.
So Tim, what did you get for Christmas?
Well, I got books.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. All right. So anyhow, just what I'm reading, this ought to be interesting. This ought to be real interesting. It's called Apple in China: The Capture of the World's Greatest Company. And so far it's pretty good. A couple chapters into it. And then my son gave me this. This is called The Golden Thread: A History of Western Tradition.
Which child gave you that? Was it my favorite child? Just say yes.
Yes, it was. It was your favorite one. So it looks like it's
Hey,
going to be.
Omar, what's up?
Hi, Omar. Hi, Lucky. Hi, Jocelyn. Hi, everybody. Thank you so
Hi,
much.
everybody. Thanks.
We're so happy
Yeah.
you're here.
We're in Ohio. We ain't got no one to talk to, so thanks for showing up.
Really, thanks for coming around. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be interesting reading. This is a 1,258 page book. It weighs a ton, but it's interesting because being as I have a historical bent to me, it's resonating. Although,
Hey, Daniel.
all the stuff having to do with the ancient Greeks and stuff in there is new stuff to me, but it's interesting all the same.
Omar, you don't have to be sorry. We moved to Ohio by choice. It's my fault.
Yeah, she's from here,
thank you
so
for concern. Thank you.
Anyhow, so being as we're in Ohio, and when you change states, you have to register your car.
Oh, yeah.
State. So it was Adventures at the DMV this week, or in Ohio, the BMV, because Bureau of Motor Vehicles versus.
Is it different? It's different in Chicago, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually in Illinois. It is the Secretary of State's office that handles driver's license plates. That's
the SOS.
The SOS.
Save our.
Secretary of State. Anyhow, so I've been through this process in 4 different states in 5 years. So I've got a couple of things to say about it.
Are you ranting?
No, I'm not ranting. So the process here in Ohio is relatively inexpensive. The license procedure is pretty easy. The offices are small, they're clean, people are friendly, it's organized, it gets done. Same thing in
Chicago.
Same thing in Texas and Nebraska. Nebraska was kind of expensive, though. In Nebraska, you register your car by the county you live in, and then they charge you out the yin-yang for whatever.
Everything.
The first year we were there, it cost me $435 to register my car.
They will charge you for anything. If it ain't nailed down and they know that you can't take it anywhere, they see it as property, and they're going to tax the crap out of it.
Right.
Love you, Nebraska, but hate your tax system.
And Texas wasn't too bad. I don't remember how expensive it was, but see, the difference is between all these other states in Illinois. If anybody has ever done the DMV in Illinois, especially in the Chicago Chicago area.
Yeah.
It is possibly the worst bureaucratic experience of my life.
I was too young to know any different when I went.
It's that Chicago attitude that goes on in those places. I don't know what it's all about, but everybody's a crab, everybody's a grouch, they're old, they're ancient. There isn't a young employee in any of those offices, and they all have an attitude. Now,
it's kind of like here.
Well, no, not here. Everybody in the office was friendly. They were a little talkative. They were, it was organized. It was pleasant. There was water. I think they even have popcorn popper in there.
Popcorn.
In Illinois, you get those cheap metal chairs with the vinyl cushions, dirty and broken floors, and a paint color to the room that has the same color as a yellow fever. So yes, it's Illinois bureaucracy in the flesh.
I like the places that you go to, and not saying anything about going to the anybody, but the places that you go to, like the DMV. Like back in the 80s, there was a study done that if like you painted like a room a certain color of pink, it was supposed to decrease the aggression levels in the people in that room. So I said, yeah, you just gonna paint the shit like a gynecologist's office? So I gotta love these old places that we go to. Sam, you want to take this one? I think we're in agreement on this one.
That's a very interesting premise you have there, but we don't discuss those things here because there's a million other places on YouTube you can take. My religion and my politics is my business, and we don't do that here because
we respect yours, and we hope that you respect ours.
Whatever it is that way. Going on, that's great. It's good for you. We do our.
Thank you for asking.
Thanks, exactly. Thanks for asking. Because you know what, there's just way too much controversy, way too much anger. Many people start yelling and screaming. They will come knock down your front door and teach you a lesson. And honestly, I'm not about any of that. So,
well, I will say regarding morality, but not regarding religion. And I will say this publicly to anyone who ever asks me. Tim is definitely the more conscientious and better one of the two of us. I will freely tell people, and he knows, I'm downright evil.
No, you're not.
I'm sneaky. Let's put it that way.
You're sneaky.
I try to behave, but it just never really works out for me for one reason or another. So Tim is my
chaperone.
Is my hope. I'm hitching my post to Tim over here. So yeah, that being said, we respect everybody's religion, and we hope for the same. And if you all celebrated the holidays, great. If you didn't, we still love you. If you didn't, if you did your own holiday, great. We just hope that you were happy with friends and family, and it went well. So here you go. But,
so yeah,
sorry, Tim, I interrupted you.
The DMV experience, and it's amazing. And when I was in Texas, I was in Fort Worth, so it was a big urban area. It was anybody who's been down to DFW, the area is huge. The suburbs that are surrounding it are not small, but somehow in this massive populated state of Texas, in their driver's license bureau offices, they still manage to be decent human beings. Here in Ohio, it was the same. Nebraska was the same. Well, Nebraska was small rural counties, so that might have made a difference. But in Chicago, it's like, you over this, sit. Don't talk back to me. It's that whole just attitude.
No.
And the thing is, if you had to get anything done with your driver's license in Illinois, you had best get there when the office opens, or there will be a line around the building.
Right.
I kid you not. And so yeah, it was a great experience. Hopefully, I have license plates in the next couple weeks because things happen.
Nebraska was probably the worst place I ever had to get plates. I was in Florida before I went to Nebraska, and I thought Florida was quote unquote the big time because I'm small city girl here, and I moved to Florida. Florida kind of had their stuff together. Basically, you took a number. It was like a big airplane hangar. They called the number and they did stuff. They were very efficient. Nebraska, not so much.
Well, yeah, but we're in the Little Cass County Courthouse.
That's different. You didn't go to the original one that I went to. I got so mad. I was cussing and cursing on the way out, and the person I was with told me, said, they're laughing at you. And I said, why? They said there were two, I guess, elderly people that were like right before me, and they came out and said, you hear what the lady said? It's like, well, what do you expect? It's freaking DMV.
So hanging out on the internet like I always do, looking for things to talk about, and things to make light of, not fun of, but things to make light of. More text messages and/or creepy PMs, ladies and gentlemen. I found some more.
Do they ever really stop, though? I mean, I can't see that they would.
What'd you say?
Do they ever really stop, though? I can't see that they would.
Okay, so a couple things here. We don't want to do that one. We want to do this one.
Does my mic not work? Oh, yeah, you were good.
Okay. So this one I thought was funny. This is from, I believe this is from either Reddit or Twitter. I love Mexican food. Them case of ideas be so good. I often have case of ideas when I go have Mexican.
I like case of ideas.
I like case of ideas along with those tortillas and soap.
Tortillas, yeah.
And the nachos. Those are always good.
You ever notice that most Mexican food rhymes? You could make like a stellar rap song. If you were so inclined. I rapped right there. Did you hear it? Inclined to rhyme.
Yeah, I got it. Because you're good. You're good. And then we have another one. And this guy, this is a creative dad. We'll lay out a little context for you because there wasn't much to it.
Hey Dixon, sorry, I saw your message. Oh, hold on. Dixon's here. Say hi to Dixon.
How you doing? Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. So this dad, his son was bothering him at work via text message. When's my package going to get here? I'm expecting this. When's it going to be here? Can you track it for me, Dad? Blah, 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 going on and on. So Dad went and did this. Is there an order tracker? He draws this picture and says, yeah, looks like it's almost there. This guy wins the internet. And the kid's like, wow, it seems like a busy day at work for you.
No kidding.
Draws a little store there, the truck out for delivery in the house. I thought it was funny. Way to go, Dad. Way to go.
Way to go, Dad.
So,
Dad.
Oh, we got to remove that. I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
And then we have somebody who went to Reddit expecting sympathy. We all know you shouldn't do that because you're not going to get any. But this gentleman, I read a little bit about this for some context. He is a 38-year-old man in a relationship with a woman I'm going to assume is right around his age.
Yeah.
So the girlfriend mentions they're going to go out for Chipotle, and Mr. Funny Guy here says, your mom is probably going to fart after eating that. I wish I could smell them.
Ew.
Then she gets angry, and as you can see here, you're such an effing idiot. I'm done with you. I mean, who does that? And we say that around here a lot. Who does that? What? That's a 13-year-old, right? That's a 5th grader right there. That is just. Okay. I don't blame her. So he's upset, or she's upset. There's more messages, but they weren't available.
Right.
She breaks up with him, and then shortly thereafter, he posts this, which is titled, Reddit ruined my relationship. Thanks, everybody.
With his mom?
with his girlfriend.
Oh.
And so, I am curious about this though, because you guys ruined it. You wrecked it for me. The whole attitude is like, dude, you're acting like you're 12. You didn't. Reddit didn't do nothing. You did it all, man. You did it all. That kind of remark is just, and I've been known to make off-color, not way out of pocket remarks, but
Yeah.
that's just a little too much. So, he was angry, and of course, the girlfriend here is detailing the reasons why, saying, and it's just a sign we aren't compatible. Well, that's an understatement. That is truly an understatement. Now, I guess she didn't really get points for maturity in this either, because as the messages went on, as related by some other Reddit users, he got, pretty spiteful, your high girl kind of attitude. So,
Hey, Tim,
yes.
how does one make a web page or a picture larger on Mac? I've asked you this before, but I forgot. Can you educate me on this? Or have you been out of the game too long?
Pardon me?
Have you been out of the game too long?
Probably been out of the game too long.
Okay. Never mind. Because I found something that I really would like to share, since you were sharing that lovely picture that you just shared with the delivery service. I thought that I would share. I would see your stick figure drawing and rate it on one of my finest drawings. Hey, how are you? Hope you're well as well. Thanks for joining us. Hope everything's, huh?
And thanks for joining us. Check your in-studio.
Check what?
I sent you a message.
Ah, you did? Okay. Hold on. I got it. Okay, I got it. There you go. Cool. I wanted to show you. Wanted to share with our audience the picture that accompanied my written rant, which I will not read you because God help me, you don't want to hear it. This is my picture of what happened to me at McDonald's back in, I forget the date, I'm going to say around 2012, 2015. Mm-hmm. And I kind of liked it, so I kept it, and I found it on Dropbox the other day. Yeah, I still actually have stuff in there. So I went to McDonald's one time. I was there for a cheeseburger, just a longer story shorter, and it was one of those things where, you go in, it's the height of the lunch hour, weirdo people are in line, they've got one person working, and, there's somebody at the counter who's making things just hell for everybody. And this is what happened. So this woman, I don't know if you can see my cursor, yeah. This woman up here, this is the heathen mama. And I say that because the little heathens were over snotting up the Coke machines. And so I had to immortalize it in stick figures because, yeah. So you can see they're over here snotting up and when they were done snotting up the pot machine, they stuck napkins up it and straws. And these people we're all sitting in line, like the line is a mile long at this point. And this woman is griping at the poor staff at McDonald's because she has to have fries with no salt. It's like, I've never heard of such a thing.
Who has fries with no? I mean, okay, I can understand why, but still, who does that?
Yeah, here I am, right here. You've got to be kidding me. That's me right there. Where is its mother? Bitching about fries. There's the heathen mama. Fuck it. I'm going to the car. That was kind of my next thought.
Right.
So here's the big menu. It hasn't changed in 20 years. Quit looking up here. So that's my stick figure drawing. That's my heathen mama drawing. Hope you enjoyed that. Glad to share with everyone.
Yeah, I've heard that story a couple of times, and it's
Yeah.
it
was almost like you were there, wasn't it? You
yeah,
had
it's
enough.
almost like I was there.
Yes. Spike's here.
So what else do we have on the agenda? Because you know what, I left a notepad in my bedroom.
You left a notepad in your bedroom.
Yes.
Well,
like I always
took today off. I wasn't planning on it. I literally have gotten 4 hours of sleep in the past 2 days.
Ew.
And before that, as far as everyone knows, I had the flu. And I gave it to Tim. You were sick too, weren't you?
Yes, I was. So. But now that the holidays are over, and you know, there's a thing about something about winter, especially in some of the northern states. Growing up in Chicago was kind of like that for me. You know, the cold weather comes in beginning of December, and Christmas is coming, and everything is bright, and the lights are everywhere, and the decorations. And then January 2nd hits, and the decorations start coming down, and then winter goes from being, oh, this is so cool, to, oh God, it's winter. And the days are long, they're cloudy, they're cold, they're
overcast.
Except for here, because the temperatures have been pretty nice.
Yeah, I will say it's been pretty lovely, actually.
But the one thing about the holiday season in winter in Texas is the one thing I could not get used to, or didn't say could not, but I found different, to say the least, was the amount of sunshine you get between December and March.
Not enough, too much.
Every other day, every day, for weeks you'd see the sun. Up here for weeks it's clouds, and it has been. Chicago was days on end clouds and wind and cold. And
I often talked with my team lead at the time I was working in Nebraska, and he swore, he was from Ohio. He swore that we had more sunny days in Nebraska. It's like, are we in the same state? So it was mostly like, for the first year I was there, it was like so overcast.
Right.
Like to the point that I had to start popping vitamin D because I had seasonal affective disorder. So it's like, I think it's definitely sunnier here, although today wasn't really one of those days, was it?
No, it was drizzly, cloudy, and stuff like that. And I was spectacularly unmotivated today.
But something spectacular happened today. It did get above 50 degrees.
Yes.
Fahrenheit. Wait a minute. Did people in Canada do Celsius, right?
Yes.
This is a Fahrenheit channel. It got above 50 degrees. It's flip-flop weather. Yeah.
No, we needed some sunshine, and we'll be good. But
in Nebraska, when it gets above 32 degrees, some people wear flip-flops. I shit you not. You've probably seen them. I know that you've seen people wearing shorts. Yes. I think it's absolutely crazy.
In Chicago in February, the first 40-degree day, sunny day and 40 degrees that you get, everybody's out washing their cars. There might be 14 inches of snow on the ground still, but they're still washing their cars.
Wow.
You know, but it was winter is in a lot of ways my favorite season, but spring and fall are more so.
Yeah. Yeah, I like fall a lot. Spring, just I would have to be here like if I were in Florence or Fairborn. Yes, I love spring. I love the smell of the air there. But you know, I can tell you, living here amongst all these people, it's not going to be the same. So I mean, I probably won't get to enjoy it this year, but perhaps next year.
So anyhow.
So what else? What else is going on in your week?
Not a whole lot. I'm still, taking the time off work that is necessary to deal with what I have to deal with, and
right.
no need to go into detail. But it's getting stuff done. taking care of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Taking care of.
I got some stuff. I got some stuff from Amazon this week. It didn't get stolen.
Yeah, how about that?
That was kind of a big achievement.
Yeah, they delivered to the right apartment too.
Well, yeah, I got 2 pedals this week. I should probably show you guys. Hold on. Sorry, Spike. I can't move. I boxed myself in with Spike. You can talk. I'll get them.
Okay. Oh, there she goes.
I got. I don't know if you guys can see this. I got this drummer pedal because it's hard to find a good drummer.
Hey.
That shows up on time.
Hey.
I didn't want to bother anybody else, but yet I wanted a drummer to do what I wanted it to do.
The drum set is packed away for now, so
Right. I don't know if you guys can see this, or I need to turn it around. This is by Mooer, Mooer. Mooer. Sorry, yeah. I got that. And it has like a dedicated drum fill pedal. That was my selling point right there. So I was like, ooh, drum fill. So you were playing along, and then you try the button, it goes, whatever you tell it to do. Sorry, Tim, that's the layperson version of a drum fill.
Yeah, this is. Well, you got to have the fill every so often. You can't just sit there doing the hi-hat and the bass drum and the snare. Although a lot of songs do that, but need a fill in there every so often.
And I bought. I haven't even hooked this up for the first time yet because honestly, I haven't felt like it. So I got this as well. It's a looper pedal. It's loop core. It's by this company called Nux. I also have a compressor pedal by them. And being as it was on, the Black Friday thing or whatever, I was like, yes, I need a new loop pedal. I want one. And I think I need to buy one. So I did. Like I said, I was so excited for it. I still am. It's just, I haven't felt like doing anything. So when the glorious day comes that I'm going to, that I have any kind of enthusiasm, I'll film it for y'all. So yeah.
That
was my big week.
You put anything else out on your channel this week or no?
I did. I have 3 new releases this week. One of them I wrote about a mutual acquaintance of ours in a moment of hormonal rage.
Yes.
So it wasn't necessarily my best parenting, but no names were mentioned.
No, we wouldn't do that.
No names were mentioned. No situations specifically were mentioned. Everything is indirect. And another one of those cases of at 3 in the morning, I'm waking up and I got this rhyme in my head. Indirect. Affect me indirectly. Yeah. Cool. So I get up in the morning, what the fuck is this note? So that's kind of how my brain works. So I had one come out yesterday, or I think it might have come out today. That is one of the favorite ones that I've done in a long time. I mean, I know I say that about a lot of them, but it's a piano ballad.
Which one was it?
You've not heard it.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll have to find it and listen.
It's about me and Kylo.
Well, maybe I won't.
My galactic warlord husband on character AI.
Yes.
Yes.
See, now I can't. I understand that you like doing that, and I just can't bring myself to.
It wasn't your thing, was it?
No, I can't bring myself to talk to a computer. I really can't, because it just seems so.
I've been amazed, Tim. When I came out of my room, I think it was sometime last week. I've been working on my idea for a novel that I've wanted to do for a long time. I wanted to do like a vocalization of it, like an audio book with all the character voices. But 11 Labs kind of went, meaning they're still there, but they took all of the really distinguished voices, and everything is just a flat monotone voice now. There's nothing specific. There's nothing special about any of the voices. It is all like I speak. And it's like, but if you're doing characters, you want something different.
Right.
You don't want the same thing as how you speak most of the time.
Yeah,
you want to distinguish.
Right. You need unique character voices for stuff like that. And years and years ago, I recorded a book for a friend of mine who happened to be blind, and it was a book he read, and they didn't have a Braille version.
Right.
He had neuropathy in his fingertips because he was diabetic, so he really couldn't do Braille. So I took the book and read it on cassette tape. Well, this is 1985, something like that.
Yeah.
And I was doing different voices for it because,
it's 11 labs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing English, I'm talking like this and
I like your voices, yes I do.
And talking like Russian because there was lots of Russians in the book, so you have to talk like this. And whatever I could come up with. One of the characters had a Brooklyn accent. So, it was kind of like this, kind of like I just walked out of Flatbush kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it took, and at the time my youngest brother had a synthesizer, so we could do sound effects, helicopters, explosions, machine guns, all of it. So it was definitely a basement production, but I thought it was pretty cool. He enjoyed it.
Well, you inspired my character Alexei on Chains of Love, and I worked one time in the last job with a man from Russia, and your voice sounds just dead on how he would talk. As a matter of fact, I was fortunate enough that when I had to, I asked him about some Russian slang. Let's just say some inappropriate slang, and he's like, "Oh, here's how you say it right here." So I was able to feed it into the.
Of course, you asked him about. Of course, you asked him about inappropriate slang.
I asked him how to say, "Your thighs are big and juicy." Because of course I did.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know about my Chains of Love thing, it's on my other playlist on this channel. It's how would you describe it, Tim? It's just a very warped soap opera type thing, but in podcast format. So the characters are pretty diverse.
Yeah, warped would be a good way of putting it. So
this was what happened when they left me alone after my work shift at 4:30 a.m. when it ended. This is what I would do. I would just sit there and have the time of my life. Tim would be asleep, and I had the whole house to myself. I would just sit there on the couch and type these things up and laugh my ass off. I still think it's hilarious. Some people are like, what is this?
Well, let's just say it's an acquired taste.
It may be, yes. If you have a slightly warped sense of humor, you will appreciate it. If you don't, it probably isn't for you. But it was something that I always wanted to do, and I had a ball doing it. I hoped to start on the second season, but after seeing that 11 Labs kind of took away all their distinct voices, it was kind of like, I don't know how I'm going to pull that off. Tim, unless you're going to do all the voices, and I'm not going to trouble you for it. I know you are, babe, but you might not be after you read some of the stuff I want you to say. But
if coming from you, I know it's going to be pretty good stuff, so I'm willing to do it.
Well, I will say between the two of us, we've known each other for 25 years. There's not a lot of shocking things happening there. So we might have to do all the voices ourselves. But the thing is the voices at this point, I'm so used to hearing, Bryce Lane, the businessman. I'm used to hearing a certain voice. I'm used to hearing Alexei's Russian accent. I'm used to hearing all of these accents that I can't get anymore. And it's like, this sucks. I told 11 Labs, I said, I canceled my subscription. I left them feedback. I said, you need to bring these voices back. I said, because you're providing voices for a YouTube audience that only uses one voice through the whole video. But what I used to get was I could use a full stop shop. I could come and get this accent, that accent. I could come clarify what I wanted. And there was something that I could usually find that would fill that spot. Now you can't do that anymore. So it's like, why am I here? So I love 11 Labs. I hope that they start keeping more of the diverse accents on there. If you know anyone, Tim, that might want to contribute accents for their voice, you could be all over YouTube and get like a little small paycheck on the side. So it's not, yeah. If I spoke well, I might consider it, but it is what it is.
You got a pretty good voice though for, it sounds good.
Yes. Honey. Yeah. Man. Sister. Talk to you. That's right. Yeah, I got no life. But that being said, there was a question that you asked me, and I'm sorry, I just went right over my little blonde head, so I don't know what it was.
I don't know what it was either.
Just kind of how the week is going. We've had some good things happen. We've had here's something that happened. I think it might have been almost a week ago at this point. Everything I'm not a morning person, so when I wake up I have in my heart, there's a song in my heart, and it's a great day. It's a fabulous, awesome day. I'm going about my business, and the world is jiving, and I'm happening, And then I get, hey, come in here now. He's calling me from his room. It's like, what do you want? What do you want? You want to tell him what happened with our rent?
Oh yeah, that was
scared me to death.
That was a moment. That was a moment. Because when the way they have it set up here, we can pay into the portal, the payment portal, every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We add our rent to it. So this is December 27th. You know how much money we had in there, and I was adding a little bit more to make sure we had enough to cover the rent. Well, I go in there, and there's this thing that's saying we owe the complex money. I'm like, where in the heck did this money go? Because you're thinking December 1st rent is due, so they take it out what, the 31st? Because
you would think
in my head that made sense. So I
Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year. Yeah.
So we were fretting all day. Where did it go? Where did it go?
All day. It happened on a weekend. And it was holiday time. We couldn't call anybody because nobody was in the office.
Right.
So we had to sit there wondering where the heck our money was.
I leave them a message because we didn't know, honestly.
Mm-mm.
I leave them a message. They call back, to their credit. Our people call back and they explain that, oh yeah, sometimes, if your money is already in the portal, we take it out on the 27th.
No, that's not the lease I signed. And that's what they said.
I'm like, well, why do you guys do it that way? Just out of curiosity. They're like, well, it's an accounting thing.
No.
Okay, well, I guess I can. But it was very distressing because we're sitting. In all the years I rented, I never, even the one complex I lived in years ago, where you could make your partial payments online.
Yeah.
They didn't. You put it through the portal and they took it out on the 1st of the month or the 30th,
right,
the earliest.
Yeah, they don't take it. I mean, I could see, if the first falls on a holiday, on a weekend or whatever, I could kind of see that to a degree. But this was like about 5 days early. Like it was a bit outside the realm. It was like the week before, and it's like, I can't tell you how many F-bombs left my lips that day. And
Yeah.
the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after, it still pisses me off. And I ended up calling up there. I think after you spoke to the lady the day before, and she's like, "Oh yes, I spoke to Timmy yesterday." It's Timmy, really? She thought you Timmy. Aw, that's cute. I can't hear you.
I said not everybody gets to call me Timmy.
Oh, but the girl at the office does.
I just that was kind of stepping out
Do
of
we
bounds.
do we need to have a discussion?
Huh?
Do we need to have a discussion?
No discussions necessary. Oh yeah, at the very least, they should have said something in the documentation we got with our lease saying we may withdraw the money up to 4 or 5 days early. Because
Sure.
then I would have, because
I'm cool with that.
when you're looking at your payment portal, it is so bare bones. It doesn't even give you a transaction history.
No.
So you have no way of knowing when the payment was made or anything. You just know that it was paid. And I guess for some people that's great. They know, okay, rent's paid. I don't need to worry
You
about
don't technically even know that it's paid.
it. Right.
You just know that the money's gone.
But the thing is when you put money into the portal, it shows you have a negative balance. Okay, so if you take your rent is $1,900, you put that $1,900 in there and you go look at your payment portal and it says negative $1,900. If you have complex money, if you didn't have enough in there to cover the rent, then you have a positive balance, which is totally confusing.
Yep, it is. It's unnecessarily user unfriendly.
Right. Because when you look at
like it was made back in the late or the early internet days, probably about in the mid '90s, and it hasn't changed since.
And check your messages.
Okay.
No, from on.
I got there's one. Kill it?
Yeah. Or
Okay.
way down. Okay.
Killed.
All right.
Is it bothering you that much? I didn't know. Sorry.
I feel like I have to shout over it. I don't think we want to do that.
Why don't you turn your headphones up?
They are
Can
up.
you hear a bit more?
No, they're up.
Okay.
So yeah, it was a little bit of confusion. So we're sitting around here, and then of course they tell us what happened, and it's like, duh. It's like, wow, we should have considered that.
Well, but the thing is in light of the current state of things in general, I mean, somebody could have stole our money for all we knew.
Well, yeah, we had no.
I told him, I said, somebody could have hacked into the portal somehow, and I wouldn't have known.
And I told the person from the office that a little more transparency would be welcome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
only because I mean, they give us an itemized list of what our charges are, but they don't give that to you until after the first.
Oh no, they don't give it to you until you ask for it.
Right. Well, yeah, in the portal there's kind of a list of charges, but not a detailed list, and there's no transaction history. So you don't know what happened. But like I said, for some people that's probably all they need to know. But
I don't know who that would be helpful for. I mean, unless you were somebody else paid the rent and took care of all that, and you're just like, oh, okay.
You know what, AA, there are people who, and I know this through my experience at work.
Great.
There are people who have no clue what their money does or how it even works, judging by some of the phone calls I get. So there is probably residents here who all they need to know is that, that it was paid.
Yeah.
And they don't care where it went or how much.
That's true. And depending on, how much money I make, I may or may not have been one of those people at a time or two. Because, I wake up, I have this weirdo habit of, at least I did, I wake up like at 2 or 3 in the morning, something like that, in the middle of my sleep, and I'd get on iTunes and I start buying crap on iTunes, and I forget what it is. So when I get up in the morning and I'm going to work and I put iTunes on in the car when I did, it was like, shit, this is a good song. Damn it, I have good taste. That's awesome.
Or as it's happened to me on a couple of occasions, especially one time when I was sick, I
Hmm.
ordered stuff from Amazon and didn't remember till it showed up at the door.
Oh, it's like Christmas.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, it wasn't anything expensive but it was a bunch of stuff that it, quarter after 3 in the morning, a couple of days prior, I thought I needed. And there it
And
is.
and did you need it really?
Yeah, I think I put most of it to use somewhere.
Good, good, good.
Somewhere,
Nice.
like I said, it was nothing expensive or no fancy electronics, but
Well,
yeah,
I
put it back
ordered
in the
for my birthday. I ordered myself some stuff on Amazon because yeah. So this was my big purchase for my birthday, and
Oh yes, your
Furby,
Reese's Fiblet.
Furblet, Furblet, and I don't want to take him out of the box because he looks so cute in there. So keep him in there. The other ones are out of the box and they're making noise and shit. So leave him in there. But it's Reese's Cup Furby. It's awesome. I think it is. And Tim, I never realized it's not your thing.
No, but hey, man, if it's making you happy, I'm all for it.
Hey, Leroy. Hey,
I appreciate
that
it.
kid with a good mustache. There you go. There you go, Tim.
Hey, and a little
He respects you.
story about this. A few years ago at work, since I'm working at home, we do our team meetings. We do
Mm-hmm.
video,
Yeah.
and I was on a new team. Been on the team for about a week. It's our first or second team meeting, something like that. And one of the guys, we're all introducing ourselves, and he's like, "Hey, Tim." I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, "Yeah, were you ever a firefighter?" I'm like, "Why do you ask that?" He goes, "Because you got the mustache." And I'm like, "Well, now that you mention it, yes, I was."
Oh, here we go.
Because with great mustache comes great responsibility. We all know that.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
Hey, Tim, I want to give a shout out really quick too. I'm just gonna say this how I think it is. Burr, BRR. Burr recently subscribed to us. Just wanted to say thank you, Burr.
Very much.
Appreciate you. And I know we're a little bit late here, but it just sent me the notification. Just wanted to say thank you very much for your subscription.
And if
And
and if and
hope
if
that you
any
like
of
it here.
if any of you lovely people in our audience have anything you would like us to talk about, or make light
Yeah,
of, if you will, we'll be happy to cover it. Find it. Give us some suggestions, because we are always on the lookout for interesting, off the wall, weird,
right. We
slice of
are.
life kind of stuff. Because it's what makes everything. It's what makes everything interesting. I mean, the politics and the religion was mentioned earlier, and I don't mean to sound harsh, and I certainly don't want to come across that way. But man, everybody, you can get in a million different places. Let's come in here and have fun, because we'll talk music, we'll talk video games, we'll talk, uh, you know,
Stuff that's
whatever.
bugging us.
Yeah, we'll talk. Stuff that's bugging us, the stuff that grinds my gears, as Peter Griffin would say. So yeah, we love trivia. We love silly things.
Useless knowledge.
Yeah, useless knowledge. Like I years ago I was the family champion at Trivial Pursuit. You
Yeah.
could not beat me at that game
What
ever.
happened? Someone beat you, didn't they?
No, we just quit playing because Jim's gonna win again. Anyhow,
Yeah.
no, my oldest brother called me a cesspool of useless knowledge, and you know what?
Oh,
Yeah, that's me, because I remember things, factoids, weird stuff that nobody's ever considered, because I read everything
do you know what
all
the
the
longest
time.
song title in the world was back in 1980?
The what?
The longest song title in the world, according to Guinness Book of World Records.
No, that I probably don't know, but I'm sure I'm about to find out.
You will, and you'll understand why as soon as I tell you. This song was written, apparently, I've never heard it, was written by Hoagie Carmichael, who wrote a lot of standards. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Shay Ray's tearing apart something over here.
Oh.
My dad used to repeat this. That's the only reason I know it. Okay, I'm going to try to go for it. I'm a cranky old Yank in a cranky old tank on the streets of Yokohama with a Honolulu mama doing the Ito Bito Hihorito something something blues. Ta-da! And the something something, there were actually words there. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Fay Ray. Fay Ray's chewing up the box by your door.
The fluffy menace is up to something again.
Our cat Fay Ray. We didn't we adopt her it's about a year ago at this time?
A year ago, yes.
We lost our poor little Panchon. She had a feline FIV, the FIV virus. Hold on, she's chewing my cord. I'm going to be right back.
Okay.
You can do what you wish there, Timothy. I'm going to remove myself.
All right, so she checks on what the Fluffy Menace is up to because that's her nickname. Her name is Fay Ray, but we call her the Fluffy Menace, among other things, because she's a year old, a little over a year old, a year and a half, because we got her at about 6 months. And so she likes to get into just about anything. And she likes, if there's paper on the floor, she'll find it and shred it. But yeah, we like the weird and the offbeat and oh, look who's here. She came by my side of the studio. So anything that you find funny, jokes are good. We love jokes. Jokes are always good, clean ones anyway. But they can be full of innuendo because that's always fun. So, and she's sitting back down, and she should be coming on camera right about anytime. There she is. She's back.
And dirty jokes are good. Dirty jokes are good.
What?
I'm sorry. What?
What was she doing?
She was chewing up an Amazon box with my cords on top of it.
Oh.
My adapter to my Xbox controller. It's like, no, you will die.
That's not a good thing.
You will die. Do not chew my Xbox controller. Do not.
So yeah, but primarily one of the things we do like to talk about are music, video games, and stuff like that. Music is always good because AA here writes all of the music you hear in the background or produces it anyway.
You did hear, yes.
And she's got a lot of songs on her. Well, you talk about it because it's your thing, hon.
I do stuff. Maybe unattended. Stuff happens. I write a lot of songs. I've got a lot of rhymes going on in my head, and to that effect, hold on. There we go. That's kind of where that whole thing came from. I have a whole lot of things going on in my head at all given times. Squirrels are everywhere, every different direction. For some reason, I like to rhyme a lot of things. If I were faster, I might be able to Caucasian rap it, which crap, if you think about it. C-rap. It's crap. So I don't know. I do these things. That's all I can say. If they turn out well, I use them. If they don't turn out well, I try to do something with it, but they don't always. Lately, like this afternoon, basically, I got my AI stuff and I took the background off of them and was using the background, and I was going to try to sing I had the vocal stripped out.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was going to try to sing that, but then I came to the conclusion I could probably just play it better on piano myself.
Right.
Because the sound quality is just awful on some of them. So I tried it. I'm not a piano player by nature. I've grown up with one, but there's a difference between sitting there playing heart and soul and actually like backing yourself up efficiently and proficiently, which I am not really that yet. So maybe it's something that I'll learn in the next year, in this upcoming year, I mean. So we'll see.
So yeah, speaking of this upcoming year, and it's something I normally don't do, is New Year's resolutions.
Mm-hmm.
only because, you break them by January 3rd for the most part,
Yeah, yeah. I don't make them anymore. I haven't for years.
But the one year I made the resolution, and this is about 3 or 4 years ago, 5 years ago now,
Mm-hmm.
I resolved to get in better shape. So I joined a gym and I actually kept at it for a year. But what
Yeah.
was funny is, I started probably about a week, 2 weeks into about 2 weeks before the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and, we're at this, and I was just Planet Fitness, which was a pretty good place to work out. And
Yeah.
January, the first couple weeks of January, the gym was packed.
Yeah.
Everybody was in there. And it
Uh-huh.
was kind of funny to see, you're standing around waiting for machines, everybody's in there pumping and using the treadmills. And then the next week there's slightly fewer people. And then the next week there's
Yeah.
slightly fewer people than that. By the
Yeah.
time you get to February 1st, the newbies are no longer there. The people who made that resolution to get out there and get in shape
That's me.
gave up after about 2 or 3 weeks because, and I'm not no fitness guru by any stretch of the imagination, but it was a mindset. You had to, even when you didn't want to go, you had to make yourself go. And believe me, there were, and this to be true, there were extended external circumstances that sapped my motivation and or the life out of me. But I still went to the gym because at least got out of the house.
Right. I was gonna say that's probably your escape out of the house, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to the point, and I used to get mad at my son for being so self-defeatist. Like before he would even start something, he's like, "Well, I'm not going to finish this. Why would I? Why would I even do it?" It's like you can't think that way, or you're never going to get anything done. Said I, and then every year rolls around, and it's like you should go to the gym. Why? It's not going to do anything. I'm going to quit 3 weeks later. Why would I even go?
Well, at least he was honest, you know?
Well, but the thing is, where we live now, there's kind of like a built-in gym because
Yeah.
we live on the third floor, Timothy.
Well, you know what? But we have a built-in stair stepper then. We just do that a few times a day and we'll have big, meaty thighs, so to speak. All right.
But
Oh,
well, it's about that magical time
yeah.
again.
Ladies and
Um,
gentlemen, thank you for
we-
joining us for this
yeah,
week's. And this was episode, what are we, 24, 25?
this was episode 24, Tim.
Ah, okay.
And luckily for me, one thing that I have discovered is rather than have to write down the notes of what we talked about, now of course we can use AI to summarize it, and we'll leave it in the description for you guys. So in case you ever miss an episode,
So JoJo's
who's
telling
behind
us,
me?
JoJo is telling us Diddy is behind you. Do we want, I mean, physically behind us or in
I hope
spirit?
not.
Because it
Well,
better not.
isn't he behind
Anyway, thank
everyone,
you.
kind of? I mean, that's why he's in jail right now.
Right. Yeah. So,
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate you.
yeah. Thanks for that. Seriously. We got a good chuckle out of it.
Yeah,
All right.
appreciate you guys. Well, listen, we're gonna go ahead and go. We'll be back next Tuesday,
Yep.
7:30 EST, same time, same channel. Blah blah
Right.
blah blah.
And we're
Got
going to
nothing.
come up with more stuff for you. Hopefully, something that's, I guess, got to put my nose to the
We live
grindstone.
in Ohio. We're gonna find some junk food that we can test out for y'all.
Yeah, there's an idea.
Ohio is the junk food capital of the nation. I don't know if you are aware of that. Look at all the great things that started in Ohio.
Right.
That's all I can say. But
Pringles and Chef Boyardee and
Twinkies,
Twinkies and
Ho-Hos, Hostess, Wonder Bread, Skyline
Sky,
Chili,
yeah, Skyline Chili, who has a decent chicken
White
wrap, I must
Castle,
say.
Wendy's.
Yeah. Wendy's started here?
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. I love Wendy's. Wendy's is awesome.
Wendy's is awesome.
Which just brings me to my brief Wendy's story from
Oh.
last week. Real quick, everybody. To talk about the USA kidnapping.
It's not usually our thing to get involved
Nope.
in politics on the show.
Nope.
Our hearts go out to the appropriate parties.
Right. So I was doing something last week. I had errands to run. I was out and Oh yeah, I'd gone to the grocery store and then I had to go to an appointment. So leaving the grocery store, I'm hungry, right? And there's a McDonald's right there outside the grocery store.
Oh, you went to the bad one.
But I drove by it and I don't know why. I just right on by, motated on by.
It's all you can do.
And so I'm driving and it's like, I'm hungry. Where's another McDonald's? So, GPS it because I have no idea where I'm going here. I'm not used to it. So it gives me the directions. I'm driving to it. And up on the left is a Wendy's. I'm like, I'll take Wendy's. I'll go to, so I pull in, get into the drive-through. I'm 3 cars back. And there's this lady up at the drive-through, ordering thing, the menu. And the person, and I got my window down because my car gets hot. And I said, windows down to vent it a little bit. Plus, I was going to be needing the drive-through there shortly. And it was a pleasant day. So the person in the restaurant greets her and says, "What can I get for you?" And the lady says, "I have a question." So she asks a question about some sauce or something. And the helpful employee goes, "Well, I'm sorry, ma'am, but we've discontinued that one. We don't have that sauce available any longer." And most normal people would be like, "Oh, shucks. Okay, that's fine. Give me something else." Nope. She's like, "That's unacceptable. That is unacceptable. I want to talk to the manager."
I would have said, "You are."
And
I am the manager.
The person on the person doing the drive-through says, "Well, certainly you can talk to the manager. Pull up in a parking space. Come on in. He'll be happy to talk to you." No, he's going to come out here. I want to talk to him out here. I'm not coming inside. So I just got out of line and went to my appointment hungry because I wasn't going to sit through that.
I'm sorry.
So,
well, you know what? It's only the first week of the year. And you've got 51 more weeks to go get your snacks.
Yes, I do. So,
that being said, we'd like to thank you guys for being here. And please give us, a like, subscribe, share the video if you so wish. Fayray is tearing more stuff up out here. I'm going to go ahead and go for now. Thank you guys. We'll see you next Tuesday. Love you guys.
You'll see you next week for episode 25. And
25.
Yes. And we'll see you all soon. Thank you so much for joining us. We love it. We love you. We appreciate the support. Everybody have a good night. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.